Hello, beautiful people. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who exudes quiet confidence, commands respect without even trying, and yet they seem to steer clear of the limelight? They're the ones who seem to have it all together, but are content staying in the background. If you have, chances are you've crossed paths with a Sigma female. Sigma females are the ultimate enigma, born leaders who choose not to lead in the conventional sense. Their approach to life and leadership challenges the norms, turning traditional ideas about power and authority on their heads. These women are a powerful force, quietly shaping the world in ways you wouldn't expect. Intriguing, right? Stick with me, because we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Sigma females and exploring why their leadership isn't about chasing titles, but about living life on their own terms. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's embark on this journey together. Number 1. They're masters of self-leadership. Sigma females don't need anyone to lead them because they've mastered the art of self-leadership. This is far more powerful than simply telling others what to do. Self-leadership requires a high level of self-awareness, discipline, and the ability to stay grounded even in the face of challenges. It's about being your own coach, mentor, and motivator. Take inspiration from Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, who emphasizes the importance of proactivity as a cornerstone of leadership. Sigma females embody this principle. They don't wait for external circumstances to dictate their actions. They take control of their own lives. Imagine this. While others are busy forming committees to decide the next move, the Sigma female has already analyzed her options, made a decision, and executed it, all without making a fuss. Her self-discipline and ability to focus on her goals set her apart as a natural-born leader. If that's not inspiring, I don't know what is. Number 2. They value freedom over authority. Let's get real for a second. Leadership often comes with strings attached. Responsibilities, obligations, and a constant spotlight. Sigma females? They're not about that life. For them, freedom is the ultimate currency. They'd rather carve their own path than be shackled by the demands of traditional leadership roles. Author Susan Cain, in her book Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking, touches on this idea when discussing the strengths of introverted leaders. Like introverts, Sigma females thrive in environments where they have the freedom to think deeply and act independently. Think about it. While others might dream of climbing the corporate ladder, the Sigma female is busy building her own ladder, one that leads to her unique version of success. This refusal to be boxed in by societal expectations is both inspiring and empowering. Beautiful people, take notes because this is the essence of living life on your own terms. Number 3. They lead by example, not by command. You know that saying, actions speak louder than words. That's practically the Sigma female's motto. She doesn't need to bark orders or rally troops to make an impact. Instead, she quietly leads by example, inspiring others through her actions. Consider the leadership style of iconic figures like Rosa Parks. Her quiet yet powerful stance against injustice led to monumental change. Similarly, Sigma females inspire others not by force, but by demonstrating integrity, courage, and resilience in their everyday lives. Picture this. In a group setting, while everyone's debating who should take charge, the Sigma female is already solving problems and getting things done. Her calm, composed demeanor naturally draws people to her, making her a leader without even trying. This ability to lead by example is a true hallmark of her character. Number 4. They're reluctant to compromise their values. Here's a hard truth. Traditional leadership often requires compromise, sometimes at the expense of one's values. But Sigma females? Nah, they're not about that life. These women are fiercely protective of their principles and refuse to bend them just to fit into a leadership mold. Brené Brown, in her book Dare to Lead, emphasizes the importance of vulnerability and staying true to one's values in leadership. Sigma females resonate deeply with this philosophy. They know that compromising their values for temporary gains is a recipe for long-term dissatisfaction. Whether it's in the workplace, social circles, or personal life, Sigma females stick to their guns. And while this might make them less inclined to pursue traditional leadership roles, it also makes them infinitely more trustworthy and authentic. Honestly, who wouldn't want to follow someone like that? Number 5, they're comfortable in their own skin. Confidence is magnetic, and Sigma females have it in spades. But here's the twist. Their confidence isn't loud or in your face. Instead, it's the quiet, unshakable kind that comes from truly knowing oneself. Psychologist Carl Rogers' concept of unconditional positive regard aligns well with the Sigma female's mindset. They're not seeking approval from others because they've already given themselves the validation they need. Because they're so comfortable in their own skin, Sigma females don't feel the need to assert dominance or prove themselves to others. This self-assuredness allows them to thrive in any situation, whether they're leading a team or working behind the scenes. And let's be real, that's the kind of energy that's downright contagious. Number 6, they're strategic thinkers. Beautiful people, let me tell you something. Sigma females are like chess grandmasters in a world full of checkers players. They're always thinking several steps ahead, weighing their options, and planning their moves with precision. In his book Start With Why, Simon Sinek highlights the importance of understanding the bigger picture and aligning actions with purpose. Sigma females naturally embody this approach. They're not just thinking about the next move, they're considering how it fits into their long-term vision. This strategic mindset makes them exceptional leaders, but it also means they're selective about where they invest their energy. They're not interested in leading for the sake of it. They'll only take charge if it aligns with their goals and values. It's this intentionality that sets them apart and makes their leadership so impactful. Number 7, they thrive in independence. Leadership often involves collaboration, which is great, but for Sigma females, independence is where they truly shine. They don't rely on others to validate their decisions or boost their confidence. Instead, they draw strength from their autonomy. The concept of autonomy as a motivator is well documented in Daniel Pink's Drive, the surprising truth about what motivates us. Sigma females exemplify this principle by finding fulfillment in their ability to operate independently. This independence doesn't mean they're loners or antisocial. On the contrary, they're perfectly capable of working with others. But at their core, they value their ability to stand alone and succeed on their own terms. Now, that's what I call boss energy. Number 8, they're resilient in the face of challenges. Let's be honest, leadership isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a roller coaster ride of challenges, setbacks, and tough decisions. But Sigma females, they're built for it. Their resilience and mental toughness make them natural problem solvers who can weather any storm. Angela Duckworth's research on grit highlights the power of perseverance and passion in achieving long-term goals. Sigma females possess this grit in abundance. They don't crumble under pressure. They adapt, overcome, and come out stronger. Here's the kicker. Despite their ability to handle challenges, they don't seek them out just to prove a point. They'd rather channel their resilience into pursuits that genuinely matter to them. And that's what makes their leadership so unique and effective. Number 9, they're not driven by ego. Beautiful people, let's get one thing straight. Sigma females don't lead to satisfy their ego. While many leaders are fueled by the desire for recognition, power, or status, these women operate from a different place altogether. They are driven by purpose, passion, and authenticity, not applause or titles. Consider the teachings of Eckhart Tolle in The Power of Now, where he discusses the dangers of letting the ego dominate our lives. Sigma females have mastered this principle. They understand that true strength doesn't come from external validation, but from inner peace and self-assurance. Think of how this plays out in real life. While others might fight tooth and nail to claim credit for a project, the Sigma female is content knowing she contributed meaningfully, whether or not her name is in the spotlight. This selfless approach to leadership often earns her more respect than any title ever could. Number 10, they redefine leadership on their own terms. And here we are, beautiful people, at the heart of why Sigma females are such fascinating leaders. They completely redefine what leadership means. To them, leadership isn't about controlling others or holding a position of authority. It's about empowering those around them while staying true to their own path. In Leaders Eat Last, Simon Sinek emphasizes the value of creating environments where people feel inspired, safe, and valued. Sigma females embody this ethos without needing a formal title. They lead by fostering connections, inspiring change, and staying authentic. Picture a Sigma female mentoring a younger colleague, not because it's her job, but because she genuinely wants to help. Or think of her quietly advocating for a cause she believes in, even if no one's watching. These acts may not fit the traditional mold of leadership, but they create ripples of impact that are far-reaching and profound. Beautiful people, let me leave you with this. Leadership isn't about standing on a pedestal or shouting directions at a crowd. It's about living authentically, staying true to your values, and quietly inspiring others to do the same. Sigma females remind us that the most powerful leaders are often the ones who don't crave the spotlight. They're the ones who lead by being themselves. If you've ever felt like you don't fit the traditional leadership mold, take heart. You don't have to. As Sigma females show us, the best way to lead is to chart your own path and let your actions speak louder than words. So, beautiful people, if this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe to join this incredible community. Let's continue to grow, learn, and embrace the qualities that make us unique and impactful in our own ways. Having said this, stay inspired, stay authentic, and I'll see you in the next one.